everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is NEGUSTITA and I will be your tarot reader for the day. So, today's reading is about the new moon energy coming up this March 10th. So I'm actually recording this ahead of time and I'm planning on releasing this about a week before the new moon energy so we can be prepared. And in each of the piles, I will be discussing 3 things. And then we'll see, whatever else comes through. But so for this new moon energy, what do you guys desire? Is the first question here. And then the next question is going to be, what actions do you need to take in order to manifest this desire throughout the month? Okay, so see how you can utilize this new moon energy, this fresh start, to help you achieve the manifestations you want. And then lastly, we have unrealized potential. So, whatever spirit wants to illuminate, like whatever you think, whatever you don't realize you have potential in, basically, that can actually help you in this upcoming month manifest better, or maybe even just whatever it is you need to realize, right? Because there's 3 piles and I'm sure each pile is going to be different. So, yes. And that is the reading. This new moon, apparently it's a super moon, so the moon is going to be appearing closer, and I'm sure the energy is going to be more intense as a result. Additionally, this new moon is going to be in the sign of Pisces, so I do feel like it's going to be a very watery, maybe even a spiritual time for some of us. Maybe some spiritual something, because Pisces is the 12th house ruler, so I'm sure something mystifying could occur during this time, so just keep an open mind. With that being said, here are your 3 piles. Pause the video here if you need more time to decide. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. Okay, well, I'll see you in your reads, everyone. Hey, y'all. Pile number 3. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Pile number 2. My bad. I meant 2. Here is your reading for today. So I have a few cards here, like a few decks. I just bought this one. I'm excited to use it, see what messages will come through. It's interesting deck, that's for sure. And then I have another oracle as well, and it's the Moonology one. So I felt like, it's on brand, as they say. But with that being said, I'm going to shuffle here and just see what messages will come through for you guys for pile number 1. For the new moon, upcoming new moon spirit, connecting to the collective's higher self here, to a guardian or an archangel. What does pile 1 desire, spirit? What does pile 1 desire for this new moon? Upcoming new moon. Okay. It does look like it's an offer, maybe. Maybe you guys desire an offer, or... Because we do have the Emperor here. And the Knight of Wands has appeared, and I think 3 times now. At the bottom of the deck. But we'll see here. We're just getting straight into the reading. Straight into the reading. You'll know if this is your pile by the end of the reading or at some point, if the messages are resonating with you. If the messages do not resonate, please don't make them fit. You don't need to make them fit. It may just not be your reading for today or at this time. You can always revisit whenever you'd like. With that being said, I broke a nail. Like literally yesterday. It's not cute. It's really not cute. The nail's fucked up. But anyway, pushing past the pain. So, what does pile 1 desire for this new moon energy? Actually, let's grab this card. What does pile 1 desire? I feel like this is a multi-part message. These cards want to come out, but for some reason I feel like, I don't know about that. What's pile 1 desire? Okay. I feel like you guys desire closure in a situation that has been ongoing for some time now. So for some of you, this could be like, because we have literally night and day. So you could be dealing with somebody who's like the complete opposite of you. For some of you, this feels intense, like on marriage or something. This could be your past. This could be present. It's current energy though. So from the time you're watching this, it feels like you guys are desiring some sort of end. And I do think you want it to be amicable. Like you don't want to end things on a bad note here with this person. But it does feel like there's like, you guys are on a different tempo. Like maybe you met each other at the time when you were both night or both day. But now it's like one of you's night and the other one's day. Like that could be literal too. Like somebody could have a sleep schedule that they wake up early and another person has a sleep schedule where they sleep in late. Like I'm not quite sure. This could be a friendship too. This may not have to be like romantic per se. Like maybe this is with a friend or something like that. Yeah, I really do feel like it's just time for you to walk away from whatever this is. Also, we have 987, so that's interesting. 987 could be significant for someone. It's just an angel number that came through here. Oh, and then we got 6 here with the 6 of Cups. I do feel like this could be someone you've known for some time now. There could be some sort of delay with the 7 of Pentacles or a lack of long-term view. That could have also been what it is. Like you guys could have gotten together at a time where you're both feeling very codependent, because I do feel like a codependent energy. Like you got together because you didn't want to be alone, but now that you've outgrown that, and I'm not really trying to call anybody out here with that, what I just said, but it's just what I'm feeling. But now that you've outgrown the need to be in a relationship for the sake of being with a relationship, you realize how unaligned the two of you are. It does feel like there was a lack of long-term viewing, or somebody could have said something to you that made you want to disconnect from the relationship. Like I do feel like with this 9 of Wands, like you've been fighting to keep it alive, to keep the connection. You've been doing your best. You've been trying. You've been maybe even counseling for some of you if this is a relationship, but it's like it's over. It feels like it's really over, or at least you don't feel the need to participate in this anymore. This other person with this Page of Wands, they could still be trying to do and say things to get under your skin. They could be acting very immature to get your attention, but it's not working. Like you're really just not feeling it with whoever this person is. So this is, I think, what you need to release, and or what you desire to release during this new moon, which is a great opportunity. Again, it is a super moon, so it's more, the energy is more intense. And yeah, but this does, I mean, with the 6 of Cups, this does feel like someone you've known for some time now. Could even grown up with this individual, or you just could be part of the same community. Like there's something about this connection that feels very familiar. Just something that keeps you feeling comfortable, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. Okay. But yeah, this is what you are desiring. All right, and now let's see, what actions should you take at this time to manifest this desire during this new moon energy? So basically, all right, what actions should pile 1 be taking? What actions should pile 1 be taking? So we do have this 7 of Swords, or 7 of Wands. Oh, I see. I thought I read it as 7 of Swords, but I feel like the message that I got from that is still the same. I'm getting like a come clean type of energy. So let's see here, what actions should pile 1 take to manifest their desires? This is, I just get this intuitive feeling, if this is about a breakup of any kind, the best time to do it would be during a new moon, because the energy is like, it's gonna help you clear this out of your system better, and will help you manifest for the upcoming month. But so okay, let's see here, what actions should they take? What actions should pile 1 take We got the Tower card here. What action should pile 1 take to manifest this? We got the King of Swords. What actions should pile 1 take to manifest this spirit? Manifest this outcome of... we got the 5 of Swords. This is interesting. And we have the Star card in reverse. I almost want to read everything in the upright because the reversal doesn't really like make sense to me. It almost feels like a distortion of some sort, like potentially a distortion someone's trying to cast upon you. Like someone could try to tell you you don't feel what you're actually feeling, that you don't actually want to break up, even though that's exactly how you're feeling. So I would just be cautious with whoever this person is. It does seem like they're kind of manipulative, especially with their intellect. This person could be smart. They could be college educated. I don't know. Like I'm getting like this person could be manipulative and they're good at it. If so, because what I'm getting is like on your guys' end, you want to end a connection with somebody here, but this person is going to try to convince you using deception and lies that you actually don't want to leave them, which is going to prevent you from whatever this Chariot card is. Like there's something you might be trying to pursue here that would keep you away from this person. Like for example, maybe this breakup is over the fact that you have to move for a distance and you don't want to bring this person with you. You have to leave them behind. Like in that scenario, because we do have the 3 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. In that scenario where like, you know, you're trying to move away from this person, literally physically, maybe you're trying to move away for work, this person's going to convince you to quit your job, even though it's your dream job, right? Even though it's exactly what you've always wanted, this person could try to convince you, no, you don't actually want it. You would rather be with me. And they would use lies, or maybe this person would either manipulate you, guilt trip you, or even like say something like this King of Swords type. Like this person could say stuff like, well, you made me this heartfelt letter. Do you remember when you wrote this letter for me and you told me I was the love of your life? Were you lying then? If you're not lying, then stay with me. That's going to be the proof that you're not a lying cheater or whatever. I don't know. To be honest, this person seems kind of wounded. It feels like a very deep feminine wound. Like this person has like a lot of maybe issues with feminines, or they could have like because everybody has, you know, dark and light, feminine and masculine energies, and it does feel like they could have like a very dark feminine energy to them, and that's what's like this, that's what this is coming, like that's how it's coming out. But this person is incredibly unbalanced. I really wouldn't trust them. And the only way you could be with them is if you kept yourself small. So clearly you're not doing that anymore. It's just like this person is going to try to push you back into that box, it feels like. And with the Tower card in reverse, they don't want this connection to end. So they're going to use their words and actions to make you stay or to be content. It's not really good. But the actions I think you need to take are to separate yourself from this person no matter what. No matter what lies, manipulation, or deception they use against you, because I do see that they're going to do that. This person is they're very underhanded is what I'm getting. This person is gonna say anything and do just about anything, and the challenge for you is to not give a damn, to not give a fuck, no matter what. If you want to get away from this person, it seems like they're gonna do and say just about anything to get you to like stay. I mean, I don't know what I do. I feel like this is gonna be a very messy ending, even if you approach it the correct way. Even if you are polite and you put your boundaries up and you tell this person, you need to understand, I'm over you. I don't want you anymore. Like, can we just end this amicably? It feels like this person is gonna drag you through the filth. Like they're determined, it seems like, to do that. So what I'm getting is like, if you want to, how can this person move away from this? What action should they take? Look at the Star card. What actions should this person take? Pile 1 should take to get out of the situation, Spirit. What actions? Oh God. I don't know. This is a weird message. What action should they take? I do feel like for you guys, the action is to appear very disinterested. I think if you did that, if you just stop asking this person, how are they? How do, you know, like, if you stop, like, you don't, like, I mean, show, like, zero interest in their hobbies and the things that they're doing, because that's going to be this person's, like, turn off. Because they want a partner that's, like, invested in them. But if you show that you're not invested and you show them that you guys are, like, incompatible, I do feel like this person will just leave you alone. Because then at that point, like, what are they even holding on to? Like, right? Like, we do have the Magician card here, so maybe some sleight of hand might be necessary to get out of to weasel your way out of this connection. You might need to fib a little, or, I mean, like, I'm not the type, I don't normally recommend lying, like, ever, like, it's not who I am, but, like, and I would never do that as a tarot reader, but that's what's, like, coming through. It's, like, basically, like, you might need to lie, or kind of, like, over-exaggerate something to make this person give up on you. It's going to be the key to walking away from this connection, is, like, kind of, like, make it seem like it's their idea to break up with you. So, like, I don't know if this person desires, because I can see this energy being the type of person, if this is a masculine, I can see this person expecting the feminine to cook and clean for them. If you just stop doing that, I mean, like, seriously, like, really, like, honestly, like, go out of your way to make the house, like, a mess or something. Like, I mean, I hope this person isn't, like, physically abusive. I would never recommend that. If this person's abusing you, like, I would recommend, like, one day just pack your shit and run away, like, and never look back, go to a woman's shelter. Like, I don't know, but, oh, bro. Okay, but I do hope that's not what's going on here, you guys. But, yes, so this individual, I mean, they are not the type to really, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like they would get the ick, you know, like, if you did things that they don't like if you, I don't know, like, didn't shave for, like, a year, they would be, like, this is that person that would be like, oh, hairy women, no, like, that's their vibe, like, they just, you know, like, I feel like this person doesn't love people for who they truly are, but more for what they offer them and, like, their overall appearance, or for, like, traits that aren't even unique to an individual, but just, like, that satisfies their ego. So that's one suggestion I would have. Do all the things they don't like. It's kind of like manipulate them, but, like, in a way where it's, like, it's still, like, they have free will. Like, if they did the work, they could make this work, but they're not. So it's, like, you need to just stop doing the work. Like, you have to approach them with this, like, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, like, disinterested, lazy, especially if you're the type of person that puts effort into things, right? Like, if you plan dates and you put a lot of effort, just don't put any effort. Don't even, like, bother to look up a menu. Just be like, I don't know, I thought, like, you would do it. And, like, this person's just gonna be pissed, and, like, they're gonna look at you like, why don't you do this for me anymore? Why don't you do that for me anymore? And it's like, you're just like, because I don't want to. I just don't want to anymore. Like, I think we're incompatible. Like, anyway, we have night and day again here with the Lovers card in the reverse. I do feel like this is, like, you guys are not compatible, and the actions you need to take is to distance yourself emotionally, and then it'll happen in the physical and the spiritual. So, okay, I do feel like there's an opportunity here for you if you do take it. I don't know if it's with another person. Yeah, I don't know if it's with another person. Your energy is showing up as this Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords. Hold on a minute. Who's the viewer? The King of Wands. Who's watching this video? Can I get an energy check on them? Get the Knight of Cups in reverse. You guys are definitely showing up as disinterested or emotionally distant. Potentially even manipulative with this King of Wands. I don't know who's like watching this video, but you could be a player. I don't know. You could be someone who enjoys conflict. I'm not like super sure how to interpret this energy. But you know, thanks for being here. Like, hey, howdy. If this is a masculine watching and there's a feminine that you want to break up with, but you don't know how to, because it feels like you don't know how to just leave. Like you don't know how to just tell this person upfront. Be upfront, and honest and sincere, right? Tell this person what your true intentions were from the beginning. Because if you were manipulating this person into falling in love with you, and now you're like, oh crap, how do I just get out of this connection? Tell them, be honest, be like, hey, I'm gonna be real. When we first met, I was just manipulating you. I didn't actually want to be with you. I just wanted attention, or I just wanted sex. And yeah, this person's not going to be happy, but you need to own up to what you've done, because I'm going to be honest here. Nothing's going to change if you don't break this cycle. You're just going to get back into it with another individual. I do feel like you met your match with whoever this Queen of Swords is. This person can be equally as manipulative as you are. So that makes it very difficult for you to walk away from this individual. To be completely honest. Yeah, you can use this new moon energy to do something about that, to make better choices in the future. Yeah. You guys don't really seem like the type of person to watch these type of videos, but hi, I'm still grateful that you're here. All right, and then the final question I have to ask is unrealized potential. So, and then we're going to get into the oracle portion, and then, yeah, honestly, this reading could be about someone you know more than it is about you guys watching. Like, the reading is about this King of Wands. The reading is about somebody who gossips and is very, like, emotionally manipulative with this Knight of Cups. Like, it feels like you guys are the type to charm people out of their breadcrumbs or out of their pants, but then you don't actually, like, love this person. You just were manipulating them for your personal interest and gain. I mean, that's the vibe of, like, the cards here. It's like you guys are not very good people. That's what I'm getting. Or you could be... I mean, I don't mean to be rude when I say that, but that's like, it's what's like, unfortunately, like that is what's coming through. So I'm getting like, it's either you know someone like this and you're watching this reading and you're like hearing their side of the story. Like, this person seems like they stopped putting interest and effort in because like they never really liked you to begin with. They just, maybe they knew you for a long time, or there was traits they liked about you or something. I don't know. Or you are this Knight of Wands. I don't know. It's honestly like kind of confusing. So I'm just going to move along. It's not my mess. This is not my problem. Like, I don't really... Like, this is for you guys to deal with. I'm just here to help. If you feel called to, I do have personal readings, and we can get more into it there and in that space. But for here, it's like, I don't really know. Like, anyway, unrealized potential for pile number 1. We got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Unrealized potential for pile number 1. Unrealized potential. Unrealized potential for pile number 1. I do feel like you guys have a few cards that are going to come through for you today. I want to put them up here. Unrealized potential. Unrealized potential. I'm gonna grab clarifiers too, for each of the cards that just came out. So we have like a pretty pretty well-rounded reading, I suppose. It's always satisfying to watch them shuffle. Okay, we'll have clarifiers for each of the cards that just came out for unrealized potential. So, okay, we'll have a clarifier for the Empress card, Spirit. Okay, grab a clarifier for the Empress card. We're gonna, okay. And then the Ten of Swords here in the reverse. Can I grab a clarifier? Yes. Oh. And then the Eight of Wands. Okay, thank you. And then for the Page of Pentacles. Thank you. So I do feel like you guys have potential here to create happiness for yourself. But I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna take a lot of work. So here is what I am getting. Honest and brutal as always. That's my signature. So you guys, there's something I have to address here. I know that probably scared you, didn't it? The words, there's something I have to address. So with this Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles energy, I'm getting a disorganized attachment style. Some of you watching could suffer from a disorganized attachment style, meaning you could love someone to death, but then you're like almost unable to express it or to show that level of care or tenderness. It seems like there's like a blockage almost in your heart space, but that is actually mental more than it is physical. So my suggestion to you is therapy, but we're going to go back to the rest of the reading. So we got the Empress card here, clarified by the Three of Wands. I do feel like you guys are... I feel like you have a lot of dark, unrealized potential. Like you can be a lot... You could do a lot of... That's not the message. I feel like I can interpret this message in a different way that would be more aligned with what it is I do on this channel. This is like a pretty dark reading, it feels like, but I'm not here to promote the darkness. Though I will say, in order to, you have to embrace the dark in order to see light. You have to like transmute all this negative energy into light, to positivity, to self-love, to care, to authenticity, in order to receive the blessings that exist for you when you are operating at that frequency. But even so, saying it like that gives it a very egoic reason. The truth of the matter is, you should just want to be a good person to be a good person, not for the reward or the benefit that comes with being good. Because if you do it for those reasons, it'll be hard to bless you. It'll be hard for you to receive those blessings because you're not doing it for the right reasons. Therefore, they won't come to you. I feel like this is a very spiritual message here, but your unrealized potential comes from you reaching the darkest pit of your soul, the deepest part of the ocean, but symbolically the ocean being you in your depth and your complexity. I mean, apparently, humans have only explored about 5% or so of the entire ocean. And there are depths to it that I'm sure most of us don't even know exist. And with this group, I feel like it's almost like you have to touch the bottom to know the joys of the top. Like you have to see how dark it can get, how fucked up it can be, how much you can mess up these connections for you to understand why it is you do the right thing. I feel like, this is not going to resonate with everybody. And if these messages don't resonate, please do not make them resonate. Don't try to push them. Honestly, I think the people this message is for aren't even watching. And if you are, comment below, like, let me know, like, shout outs to you. So, pile one. I do feel like for most of you watching, it's probably someone you know more than it is like about you specifically. But like the message here is somebody is learning empathy for the first time. Someone is understanding empathy. Someone is understanding what it is that connects two souls together in a lifetime. And it's love, it's compassion, it's joy. Somebody thinks very little about soulmate connections, and they're learning the hard way. That's not true. Somebody thinks that a soulmate is someone who will put up with you, who will tolerate your abuse, who will love you forever or no matter what, something along those lines. But that's not true. Soulmates are meant to teach each other important lessons. Soulmates are meant to be mirrors to one another. You see these two cups? Do you see how they flow into each other? That's how a soulmate connection is supposed to be. It's reciprocity. What do you think happens when there is no reciprocity? Nothing. That's why the two cards here, cards with infinity symbols, are in the reverse. Nothing occurs when you don't put the effort in, when you don't show up as your best self in a connection where nothing less than your best self will get you, in the door, in the connection, put you through the lessons. Then you learn the hard way that there's nothing for you in that. Like, if that makes sense. Like, if you avoid doing the right thing, you don't... I guess another way of thinking about it is karma's real. If you're the type of person, when you're doing well, you're generous, you give out to the homeless, you do this, you do that, pick up trash, then that energy finds a way back to you. That's just how it works. What you give is what you get. And this pile feels like a person who does not understand that. Like, this King of Wands energy doesn't understand what you give is what you get. So if you're leaving people out in the cold, if you ghost people, after they get attached to you, if you're a menace, you're gonna one day fall in love with your matching counterpart. You're gonna fall in love with somebody who will egg you on, lead you on, and then once they use you for whatever they wanted you for, they're just gonna block you, ghost you. Then you'll have to learn like that's your unrealized potential comes from... So the unrealized potential here is the pain. You don't realize that the pain is helping you grow as a person. The betrayals you've suffered are helping you understand the importance of self-love, because had you loved yourself enough, you wouldn't have been in those connections with people who betrayed you. You would have noticed that they were moving shady, and you would have promptly removed yourself out of those situations before they had an opportunity to pierce your back. Your unrealized potential comes from you releasing self-doubt. The moment you stop caring about what other people have to say, and the moment you start caring more about how you feel in a certain situation and what you need in order to thrive and succeed, honoring the saying, the harm to none, but good to all. Okay? It's not just about you, it's about the good of all. When you can live in tandem with that, you will see just how many blessings the universe actually has for you. How much good can come towards you if you emanate the good that you wish to receive. That is the unrealized potential. The unrealized potential is you learning how karma works, accepting yourself for your past crimes, past sins, whatever it is you need to love and forgive yourself for making those decisions in a place where you are not the you that you are now. If that makes sense. Justice, prosperity. Yeah, you guys, so much good will come if you come clean. It's not going to happen immediately, though. And you are definitely going to be punished. You're definitely going to get your spiritual butt whooping, if that makes sense. Like, if you did... What I'm trying to... It's like... You haven't... It's not going to come easy to you. It's going to hurt really bad at first because you have to sort of deal with the karma. But you need to release. You need to stop doing this. Like, you need to stop whatever this is. This devil card. This could be like an addiction. This could be a pattern, toxic pattern. You need to stop, because if you, it's just gonna ruin your life, and you're never gonna be happy. But if you're accustomed to this energy, if this energy doesn't even scare you anymore, what you need to understand is life is a series of events, like a cycle. It's going to repeat itself. If you don't learn this lesson in this lifetime, don't worry. You'll have the rest of eternity to learn it, and you'll keep learning it over and over and over and over. I don't think you understand the hurt you're experiencing now. It must suck. But do you want to keep experiencing this 7 lifetimes from now? Do you want to wake up in each lifetime and hate your life, hate yourself, hate the people you're associated with, all because you're not making good choices? All because you refuse to remove people out of your life who do not serve you for your highest benefit, because you don't live in alignment with your highest good, with your higher self, with your soul, your spirit, with God, and what God has planned for you. And God will always have a plan for you. God still has a plan for you, whether it's to teach other people to love themselves or for you to learn that lesson yourself. But either way, you're going to keep, it's not going to stop in this lifetime. It's going to keep going and going. So I just thought I'd let you know. Anyways, with that being said, your unrealized potential comes from you aligning basically with the path of your highest good. If you could do that, you have no idea just what blessings are in store for you, okay? But some of you might have Gemini parents. You might have a parent that's a Gemini. Take that if it resonates, but we'll just see whatever cards want to come out for pile 1 from this deck. Oh, and then we have a Cancer romantic partner. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer. You might have known a Cancer. Yeah, it does seem like it wants to come out. Okay, but let's see. I'm still shuffling. For pile number 1, what message from this deck would resonate with them at this time? Okay. Message resonate with them at this time. We got the Virgo friend. We got supportive, helpful, constant, weakness, needy, difficult, judgmental, interactive style. Okay, we got the Pisces boss. So really this is just like kind of like miscellaneous. Don't pay attention too closely to the zodiac placements unless they resonate with you. Some of you could be a Virgo. You got Pisces lover too. Pisces came up twice. But Sagittarius friend, found that be self-sufficient, weaknesses, unrealistic, overly optimistic, repressed, interactive style, confident, interested, involved. Okay, so this deck is kind of interesting to me because this is a new one. I literally just bought it like a few days ago, and some of the messages are very like kind of like a bit out there, but they find a way of resonating. So maybe for some of you, you could have a friend here or a lover that if you, oh wow, suffering, narcissistic, deluded, oh, like delusional, easily, Pisces boss, easily manipulative, oversensitive, overreact. So I'm looking at the weaknesses here and the strengths and interactive styles. So this deck, how it works is like, you know, you have like the Virgo friend. So this could be like a friend that you know, or it may not even be, they may not have this placement, but if you know somebody who their strengths are like supportive, helpful, constant, then, and you know that you recognize their weaknesses to be needy, judgmental, difficult, but you want to make this connection work, the approach interactive style, I take it as like an approach, like how you should approach them to heal this connection, how to make it move forward is with a caring, being caring, critical and involved in this person's like life or whatever they have going on. You know, critical as in like, you know, you don't let them fall on their own sword. You warn them before they do that, even if that means their feelings can get hurt. But this is a Virgo is a type of person who would rather you be honest with them than lie to them, right? They'd rather you tell them than not, basically. We have Pisces lover here, giving, appreciative, responsive, and we have weaknesses being suffering, narcissistic, deluded, in an interactive style, being enthralled, tormented, intense. So maybe, I mean, damn, this is kind of crazy, but like this could be the viewer. You could suffer from these weaknesses. You may have these same strengths, and with the enthralled, meaning like you appreciate people who approach you with like a very enthusiastic, like very invested in whatever you have going on. You like tormented souls, like tortured souls, and intense connections. And then we got the Pisces boss. I don't really know what that's about, but this, if you're a boss, maybe like people see you as like affluent, fluid, empathetic. They see your weaknesses being that you're easy to manipulate, you're oversensitive, you're overprotective. And in interactive style, people understand, or you appreciate an approach of people being relaxed, adaptive to their surroundings, and influential as well. All right, and then we have the Sagittarius, for instance, could be a friend of yours or something, like, I don't know, just came through. Strengths, they're fun, they're upbeat, self-sufficient. Weaknesses are unrealistic, overly optimistic, and repressed. And then we have interactive style, being confident, interested, and involved. So, you know what? That's the messages. If any of them resonated with you, slay. If they didn't, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe they're not messages for you. And if they're too confusing and they're seriously, they weren't for everyone. So, okay. We're wrapping up this reading here after I shuffle this deck. Then I'm going to move on to the next pile. But let's see here. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. LMAO. Your commitment is being tested first quarter, so that might resonate with a specific person here or a group of people. Step out of your comfort zone. North node. You might be being pushed right now by your North node placements. So if you don't know what that is, I'd look it up. If you do know what that is, or if you don't, it doesn't really matter. The way I interpret like North nodes is like, you know, your destiny, where your soul is guiding you to go. And it does seem like you are being pushed, and your commitment to yourself is being tested. Like Spirit is trying to push you to grow, to evolve, especially spiritually, since the undertones of most of these cards are purple. And that's related to the crown chakra. So we got show the world the real you. And ultimately, I think that's what you're being pushed to do. You're being pushed to become your true self and who you really are. You're not this like manipulative, narcissistic person who's addicted or attached to whatever, right? You, who you are at the core root of you. I mean, that's for you to discover, to be honest. I can't actually tell you who you are. I can't do that. But I can sit here and say with certainty that whoever you are a person who is meant to emanate a light. You're meant to inspire people, not take them down a notch. But if you are doing that, that's a sign you are very much out of alignment with who you are. So anyways, you guys, stick around my channel. For you never know when I upload, and I do have a full moon video coming out that will come out closer to the full moon date, but so stick around for that. If these messages resonated with you, you can book a private reading with me. I do one-on-ones. I would appreciate a comment, a like, a share, subscribe to. Best way to stay in touch with me. And yeah, for today, that's all I have for you guys. I really would appreciate if you let me know if this was like accurate or not. But either way, I hope you have a blessed day and hope to see you in the next one. Bye. All right, pile 2. Thank you guys so much for being here. I might as well just addressed the the elephant in the room, which is my broken nail. One of my nails came off, and girl, it is not look cute. But don't worry about that. I'll try my best to hide it because it's like low key, a little disturbing. But if you really look at it. But anyways, you guys. So pile number 2. Thank you guys for like, you know, being here, being present in this moment with me. I'm gonna just be shuffling the cards here. I do want to say, if these messages don't resonate, like, don't worry, maybe this is not your pile. Don't make it fit. Please don't make it fit. Right, but with that being said, pile number 2, let's see what the cards have to say for you. So for this upcoming new moon, let's see what you desire, and let's see how it is you can manifest it, and what actions to take towards that, and whatever unrealized potential you have that can actually help you manifest whatever it is you want. Damn. This reading might be very similar to the last reading I just did, but okay. So, pile 2. Hope you guys are doing well. But what do you desire, pile 2? I think this is a moss agate. I might be wrong. I might be wrong here, pile 2. But I think this is a moss agate. Look, it's definitely an agate, but I can't remember what kind. It's very pretty. It's very unique. And I do want to say, similar to this crystal, some of you might be, you know, unique, very, very beautiful, I feel like, or appealing to the eye. There's something about you that stands out when people meet you for the first time, because with this Page of Wands, like, you could come from wealth, or if you don't come from wealth, there's still something about you. Like, maybe it's just your fashion sense or something, the twinkle in your eye, but there's something about you that definitely does draw attention. You do get people to look at you. But we got inspiration here. So maybe for what you desire for this new moon is like inspirational type of energy for some of you. What does pile 2 desire here, Spirit? Yes, for some of you, you may actually desire some long-term wealth. So maybe you didn't come from wealth, but you want to be wealthy. Yeah, fruits of labor. It does require a lot of effort, but I don't think you're scared of that. Maybe what you're lacking is a direction, or, you know, how, like, an idea, or maybe you do have ideas, but you don't know how to ground them. What does pile 2 desire here, Spirit? What does pile 2 desire here for this new moon energy? I do feel like for some of you, you could actually be sitting up late at night, restless. Maybe you desire for times like that to end. Yeah. Yeah, well, I do feel like whether you realize it or not, everything is happening so what it is you desire will come true. It's funny how the universe works, but maybe for some of you, you're sick and tired of these nights. You're looking for a new direction, and maybe what you need is, and this is gonna, like, for example, let's say you're working a job that you don't like and you've been working there for years and you're ready to quit, but you haven't quit because you're comfortable there and you don't really know what you would do next. So the spirit, the universe, spirit realm, basically, you might get fired from that job, and it's gonna feel like a period of bad luck, but it actually is meant to align you better with what it is you actually desire, what it is you want. It's funny and strange and scary, but it's how the universe works. I do feel like for some of you, what's coming towards you could be a bit of like a refresh, new reboot type of energy, with the Judgment card and the Wheel of Fortune. Something powerful is about to happen. I do feel like for you guys specifically on this new moon. So let's see here. What you desire is, I feel like it feels like change in some regard, whether it's change to your finances or, you know, change to your state of being, inspiration, hope, excitement, like you're moving towards something again. But Okay, what actions should they take to manifest their desires, Spirit? What actions should pile 2 take to manifest their desires? Okay. What actions should they take? Oh, wow. I do feel like you guys have to reprioritize. Like, I feel like you have to give yourself a reality check here. Wow. Wait a minute. This is crazy, actually. It feels like you guys have to give yourself a reality check about a situation. If not a situation, there's just something here, like reality check. Like, I'm getting like you have to like give yourself a sort of reality check here. If you are going at it alone, if you're doing it alone, or if you are in a sort of codependent relationship, you're not going to get to where you want to go. It feels like there's 2 paths ahead of you. There's this path that you may have to release some burdens. Like, if, for example, if you have a partner that you've been with for the past, like, how long, and they haven't been satisfying you, or if you feel like there's something more out there for you, but you're ignoring the call, you're in this stuck energy, similar to this Devil card. Like, you might be in a situation that honestly isn't well suited for you. It's not what's best for you, but you're sticking to it anyway because, I mean, look at the, first of all, I just want to mention that there's the divine masculine and feminine in both of these cards. Like, I think they're the same person. Do you see, like, this is eerie, but this is also a very, very spiritual message. I feel like for some of you watching, it's going to resonate and hit the nail on the head. And for some of you, maybe it won't. And if it doesn't resonate, don't worry. Maybe it's not, this may not be your reading. But I do feel like for some of you, there is a divine counterpart waiting for you on some sort of other side. But you are in a connection currently. It seems like that. If you're not in a connection, you could be entertaining someone. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the actions you need to take is remove yourself from the things that are not in alignment, like ASAP. Like, you're carrying things. 10 of Wands, you must be carrying things from like the past. Maybe it's time for a spring clean. I don't know. But a spring clean of like the mental, the physical, the spiritual. Like, I do feel like for some of you, you are holding on to things longer than you actually need to hold on to them. Whether they're people, places, and things, I'm not sure. But there is something waiting for you. And it feels like it's after a fresh start, which symbolically the super moon, the super new moon represents. It's all about fresh starts. New moons are about fresh starts. You know, desires, how to manifest those, and potential that you may not even realize you have to create what it is you want in this physical reality. But I do feel like if something like a partnership is something you truly genuinely desire, you're gonna get it. But before you get it, you have to release whatever is not in alignment. Like, reprioritize. Like, you have to like reprioritize everything. Dang, yeah, no, this is a time for you to get your shit together. This new moon is a time for you to get your shit together. So yeah, y'all, like, that's really the message with that. So I want to move on to the next question, which is unrealized potential. Okay. I'm going to put these back. They might come out again. They might not. Okay. Unrealized potential for the collective. Watching for power to unrealized potential. What unrealized potentials do these people have that they don't realize that can help them manifest what it is they desire for this new moon? It's just for the upcoming month, but this feels like a lifelong thing, or if that makes sense, like lifelong meaning like this is something that's gonna unfold like gradually throughout a year or two, but it's coming through in this reading. Like, you're gonna start doing the work for something now that you will see completely manifest or unfold by maybe the beginning of next year or midway through next year. Like, 2025 is going to be a good year for you guys. I feel like for dating, if romance is something you were trying to manifest for yourself. But if you want it to appear quicker, you need to start doing the work now. Like, there's not a shortcut when it comes to it. And I'm not really even sure exactly what I mean by the work, but I've been feeling called to share this since I recently started doing this myself. But therapy has really helped me. I feel like there could be some things that we all need to unpack here, and having a therapist or a counselor or a trusted friend or someone you can confide in that can give you good advice about how to move forward in these situations may be exactly what you guys need. Okay, y'all? Okay, so then I think that's about it. So unrealized potential for pile number 2. What is some unrealized potential for pile number 2, Spirit? Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. Unrealized potential for pile 2. Unrealized potential for pile 2. Okay, can I clarify for the 7 of... So, you guys, whatever it is you need to do moving forward, you need to rest and really think about how it is you want to move forward. You are in this transitioning period. Like, it does feel like it's happening for you. Okay, please ignore the barking dog. He will eventually shut up, I think. Maybe. Jake! Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Yeah, anyway, sorry, guys. Y'all had to see me do that. He's not my dog, but there really is nothing to do with him. Like, there's nothing we can do for him. Like, he's like that all the time. But anyway, back to the reading. I will take his barking as a confirmation that I'm on point with this message. But, like, it does feel like you guys are being guided somewhere. And it feels like it may be difficult for you, but really prioritize rest, rejuvenation. Really think about how you want to move forward, because it does feel like you have the potential. The unrealized potential here is this 10 of Pentacles moment, babes. Like, the unrealized potential is you can do it. You can do it. You can build the wealth, financial security, create the family, long-term success. You can live exactly how you've always wanted to, or how you always dreamt of, especially if you're like a Virgo or an earth sign here, because I do feel like there's quite a bit of earth energy, or the earth energy is really sticking out to me in this reading. But this message would apply to anybody that the messages so far have been applying to, resonating with. But yes, like this 10 of Pentacles, like success, like you guys got it. Like, you can do it. You can do it all. You can live the life you've always dreamt of. But with this 7 of Pentacles energy, it's like, it's almost like a hiccup that could appear or occur is if you don't take the time to rest and think about long-term, like, failure depends on a lack of long-term vision. Like, I feel like now is not the time to get distracted. Now is the time to put in the work to get the results. Now is the time to be consistent with whatever it is. Like, if you want to be an artist, now is the time to practice every day until you feel like your vocal cords fall off. So, or well, maybe not like that intense, but because that can happen. Like, you don't want to injure your voice. But, you know, like, now is the time to do the work. Now is the time to manifest, to co-create with spirit. Now is that time. Yeah, now is that time, you guys. So I do feel like, though, you are going to be guided there throughout this process. Maybe some unrealized potential is your intuition is quite sharp. You've been guided so far by it, by spirit. So you know, that's just gonna keep on happening. Yeah, I do feel like, though, there's gonna be a major clearing. Like, I feel like there's gonna be a major clearing in your energy. It's gonna really push you guys to do, I mean, like, what I'm getting is, like, it's almost like you're gonna feel a tremendous, like, a hand on your back guiding you, like pushing you forward to whatever it is you need to do. And help guide you to where you want to go. Okay? Well, with that being said, I am going to be, I'm going to shuffle this deck. This is a new deck that I got. I believe it is called Astrology of You and Me. It's an oracle. It's kind of interesting, but we'll see what comes through for pile 2. It's an oracle deck, and so far I don't even know how to really use it. I got it a few days ago, but it seems like it's pretty self-explanatory. You just pull cards, and I'll see what messages come through from the cards that I pull for you guys. But yes, pile number 2. What messages from this deck? It will be useful for pile 2 in this new moon energy. Okay. I'm going to shuffle it one more time, but this time make it more like satisfying. Okay, so oh, boo. Okay. Messages for pile 2. We got Scorpio parent. You guys could have a parent that's a Scorpio, the Aquarius coworker, and Aries lover. So, and there's Leo lover too. Maybe you guys are attracted to fire signs or fire sign placements. Okay, I know personally I'm attracted to fire sign Mars placements. That's my favorite. You can't change my mind. They're the best, like, at least for me. But anyway, so we have the Scorpio parent. Some of you could have a Scorpio parent. If not, you know, don't take it. It doesn't have to resonate. But I guess what's more important is if these traits kind of like fit them. So protective, advising, encouraging. Weaknesses: overprotective, bossy, repetitive. Interactive style: inconsistent, demanding, proud. Oh, I see. Interactive style means this is how they interact with you, with the world. Oh, I've been misinterpreting that. Interactive style. Ooh, child. Anyways, big boobs. But so you might be dealing with an inconsistent parent figure who could be demanding, maybe a bit bossy. They could be proud too. Yeah, and then we have the Aquarius coworker. This could be a coworker of yours, or just maybe somebody you know pretty well. It could be even neighbors. You don't have to necessarily be coworkers, but strengths: witty, morale building, entertaining. Weaknesses: superficial, detached, uncommitted. Interactive style: humorous, ironic, sparkling. I don't know what that means, sparkling, but maybe they're very dazzling, shining. I don't know. And then we have the Aries lover. Strengths are dedicated, ardent. Was that even ardent? Intense, unrealistic. Or weaknesses: over demanding and hedonist. Then we have interactive style is committed, idealistic, and positive. So you might be attracted to people who have these interactive styles, I feel like. Maybe for some of you, the lesson here is learn like who to detach from and who to be close to, like detach from these like insistent, demanding types who are overly proud, maybe cocky, and then I mean, this feels like good. This feels good, but maybe potentially, I mean, I guess, like, why is it even here? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just have, you know, people who have these placements. Like, I don't know. But anyway, if that doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it. You know, if it doesn't, fine. That's totally fine. If it does, then that's like an extra layer of confirmation for you guys if you needed it. Maybe some of you are this Aries lover. Like, you could just love Aries, or you yourself could be one. But yeah, we have Aries again at the bottom of the deck. That's funny. And it's a new moon energy too, but let's see if it comes out. Alright, pile number 3. Pile 2. What messages want to come through here for them? So we have, you are good enough here, full moon Virgo. So maybe for some of you, you just need to hear that. Okay, we got your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. We have nothing is set in stone yet. Communication is key. And take time to breathe out. What did I say? I do feel like now is the time not to, I mean, it's always a time to push yourself, but I feel like you need time to think about why and how and where you're going with this before you start to just commit to a path. Okay, especially for my earth sign placements, I feel like that's how you get lost in the sauce, because you committed before you knew what you were committing to, and once you commit, you don't even take the time to rethink unless something happens, you know? So, yep. That is the reading for you guys. I do want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around. Please let me know if these messages did happen to resonate with you. I would love to know. You can book a private reading with me as well. If you're curious, look at the description. It has all my information there. And with that being said, pile number 2, thank you guys so much for spending this time and space with me. I do appreciate every viewer, every comment, every like, share, subscribing, all that. It helps my channel grow, and it helps me realize, you know, if I should keep doing this, and, you know, what kind of content to make. But yeah, that's it for y'all. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye. Hello, pile 3. Thank you guys so much for spending this time and space with me. My name is NEGUSTITA. I already introduced myself in the intro, but in case you skipped it or whatever, hi, hello. So I just want to say I broke one of my nails. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And with that being said, we'll just get into the reading. I'm sure you probably are dying to know what this new moon has in store for you, but before I get into it, I do want to say, don't take the messages that don't resonate. If none of these messages resonate with you, then maybe this is not your pile, which is fine. You can always go back and see if there's another pile with more messages, all that. Okay, if you have any feedback or constructive criticism, I'm open to listening. Just make sure it's in alignment with your highest good. Don't just say something to be petty. It never works out for you or anyone. At least when it comes to me, when people try to be petty towards me, it never works for some reason. It always backfires on them. But I call that divine protection. So, all right, pile 3. So if you chose this carnelian crystal, hello, hi, you're in the right place. This is a very fiery crystal, and I had just charged it too from the full moon, so it's kind of, I mean, I'm kind of actually feeling a very calming presence from it, but that could just be the energy behind pile 3. Feeling kind of more relaxed, but let's see here. What are the messages for pile 3? Okay, what are the messages? So, what does pile 3 desire at this time? at this new moon time. Pile 3, you guys desire love with the Lovers card. It could also be a specific connection here. A bunch of cards just came out, but I'm going to take all of them back because there's far too many, but only 3 flipped up. So that's eerie, to say the least. But, okay, Spirit, what do they desire on this new moon? This new moon time. I do feel like it's love in general more than a specific person, but you could be sort of trapped here under some illusions, and maybe you desire to be released, maybe when it comes to the topic of love, more than a specific person. I do feel like this is a very healing time for you guys. I do feel like you could have been casted under some sort of illusion with this 8 of Swords. Like maybe some people could have told you some things about yourself and you believed them for a while. Like maybe you believed you were unlovable or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be exactly that. It's just something along those lines. Like I feel like for this pile, you desire to be released from negative projections, from whatever this Knight of Wands energy is. Like, yeah, and also I did see an Emperor and a Knight of Swords in reverse earlier. There's another card that came out too, but it does feel like you guys have dealt with your fair share of projections, and I feel like this is a time for you to heal, and that is what you were desiring as well, whether you are aware or not. It feels like that is what you desire during this new moon. And I do feel like it's completely possible. This new moon's energy could actually help you uproot, you know, some of these rejections, the self-doubt, these illusions, and help you remove them, clear them out of your system, with a bit of a push from your end. Okay, so let's see here. What action should they take? Yeah. Ooh, but what's this Fool? What's this Fool card, Spirit? In the reverse, what's this Fool doing in the reverse? Okay, so this is something that's going to seem counterintuitive, but actually is going to get you to where you're trying to go. Whatever this Fool is, there could be like an ending of some sort. Because, I mean, this card typically talks about beginnings, but this could be an ending. And I don't think it's a bad one. I think it's just going to be either surprising or random. But whatever, like, there's going to be a connection. Like a friend of yours or a lover or someone's gonna walk out, it feels like, or disappear or ghost you or just not be there anymore, or just an ending is going to occur and it's going to feel surprising in a good way more than a bad way. It could still make you feel bad, but whatever this is actually going to be in an alignment with this, like whatever this connection is. Yeah, it feels like, oh my God, with the 6 of Swords too, like this feels like something your spirit team has been orchestrating the end of this connection for some time now. Okay, like, oh my gosh, all the readings today have been very, very spiritual. I love it. But like, it feels like your guides have been working together to remove this person out of your life, to have it set up in such a way where the transition is going to be very smooth for you. Like maybe you've been prepped to be detached from this person, something like that. Or I don't know, like maybe this person has like been kind of weird with you, they've been ghosting you lately, and normally when people do that, you might be the type to like be reactive, or you want to double down and try to reach out to them. But with this connection, you're just like, okay, whatever. It feels like this ending is definitely going to be shocking in a good way. Like you're just going to be like, oh, I thought I'd be more hurt when this connection ended, but actually I'm not hurt at all. Like this is a good thing for me. We love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, the actions you should take. Honestly, I don't even know if there are actions for you to take other than to remove yourself from this person's life. To just walk out, I think, is really the action for you to take, to willingly disconnect and not reach out and try to, like, honestly, for you, the action is to do nothing. It feels like it's to do nothing, meaning like don't interact with this person, don't even give them the time of day. It feels like focus on other connections, focus on you, focus on this love. I don't know if this is a person or if this is, to be honest, I don't really think it's another person. I think it's the idea of another person. You have to release self-doubt, release these negative projections, these negative energies, in people, places, and things that would keep you away from this high vibrational love. Like, you can't be, I mean, the way I think about this, you can't be in a soulmate connection and then be a drug dealer or be friends with a drug dealer, or, you know, like, you can't, I mean, well, I could be wrong with that, but what I'm saying is divine, pure love is not, you have to be emanating it in every field. You can't work at a job that you hate and then want to be with the love of your life, if that makes sense. Like, because that job is going to put you, is constantly going to put you in this frequency of self-hate, of hatred of others. And I don't know if you realize that, but love does not exist in that frequency, if that makes sense. Like, it's like, you know, like, you got to be in alignment in all paths for this energy to smoothly enter your life. Okay, I do feel like the healing is coming towards you, which is beautiful. You will be, I do feel like you're gonna have a period of good luck, so look forward to that. And then unrealized potential for pile 3. Oh, unrealized potential. This is a lot of cards. I'm gonna put them back. Unrealized potential for pile 3. We get the 8 of Cups here in reverse. Unrealized potential for pile 3. Temperance. Unrealized potential for pile 3. Okay, there we go. I knew that card was gonna come out. Right. Can I get a clarifier for 8 of Cups? I get a clarifier for the 8 of Cups. Okay. You guys are coming off as very confident at this time. You're glowing. You're definitely glowing. You might have a skincare routine. Yeah. If people are looking at you and they see confidence, they see beauty, they see... You have somebody in particular wanting to come back here from the past. I'm not going to lie to you whatsoever. There's somebody here who actually wants to work on this connection. I don't know if they actually, like, I'm getting twofold. There's two energies. This person... Should they trust this person, Spirit? Should they trust this person? This King of Swords. Should they trust this person? Hold on. We got the 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse. Honestly, no. 8 of Pentacles is a no for me. The thing is, it's not a bad no. It's not a no in a very abrupt way. It's a no in the kind of, this person is going to show potential at first, but then quickly that potential will die down. You might already know that to be true about this. Whomever this King of Swords is, they could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or not, you know, they could be an air sign too, right? But whoever this person is, they're going to show you a lot of potential, but they're never going to give you anything more. And if you're the type of person who desires more, hello, you're a Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely like, you know, show me the receipts, give me a resume, like, let me see. And this person's like, oh, I have nothing to show for it. I just have my words. Who the fuck? Anyway, so, with that being said, you guys, whoever this individual is, it does seem like they want to come back here, from the past. Like, they're going to show you something or do something for you. They're going to try to appear like they've done a lot of inner work. And they might have too. Like, I'm not going to take that away from them. They might have had this, awakening moment, or this is a Judgment card. And this deck, they could have had some realizations about themselves. The universe could have maybe helped them do some inner work, or I don't know, like maybe they had to confront some, like, something. But, oh my gosh, my selenite stick, the pointer is broke. Boo. I'm not surprised though. I haven't really been very careful with it. Anyway, I just noticed that right now, but whatever. This awakening card. So this person could have done some, like, I don't know, they could have had some realizations. They could have done some inner work. But to be honest, you still may not be aligned with this individual. This individual could be destined for someone else. And that's just the truth of it, as you are as well. And so holding on to this connection, it's time to let it go. Like, it's time to let it go, to be honest. It's time to move forward with something and someone else, and I do see that being what you guys are gonna do, like the actions you're gonna take, and you're gonna do so confidently. It feels like you're gonna release whatever these burdens are, accept whatever higher wisdoms exist for you, and to move with where the passion, where the spark takes you. Okay, but I don't think it's not gonna take you back to this person. That's all I can say. It's not gonna like guide you back to this previous person. So, yes, and I do feel like for you, unrealized potential is just acknowledging how far you've made it. And with the Temperance card, I also feel like for you guys, I do feel like you are in this balanced energy. Like you're a lot farther along than you realize. And if you're wondering what more can I do, what more is there for me to do, honestly, at this time, just go where your intuition is guiding you. Okay? Go where your intuition is guiding you, and do so confidently as you've already been, because that is the assignment. That's what you're supposed to do at this time, and you're already doing it. So congrats, like kudos to you. Okay, but I'm going to pull a card from this deck. I'm gonna pull about 3 or 4. Don't worry if none of these resonate with you. Don't worry, or don't feel whatever. These cards, I do think they're going to be about this person, but we'll see. They might even be about you, how other people have been perceiving you, but we shall see. And if they don't, and they're meant to just be like an extra layer of confirmation. If they resonate with you, slay. This is the Astrology You and Me Oracle deck, but if they don't resonate with you, don't worry about it either. Honestly, like the messages are like low-key, like kind of random, but like I'm sure they resonate with something or someone, so whatever. Okay. Messages for pile 3. We got the Cancer parent. Got the Libra boss. And then we got the Libra coworker. So some of you could be Libras. You could be dealing with a Libra. Look at the Gemini lover at the bottom of the deck too. So that's nice. So strengths for this Cancer parent. You could have a Cancer parent. You may not. That's fine. But strengths are nurturing, loving, caring. You could also be this parent to your own children. Weaknesses: overprotective, controlling, smothering. Interactive style, meaning like how you interact with the world or interact with people or whoever this Cancer parent is. Supportive, contributing, interested. Then we have the Libra boss, which is strengths: popular, charismatic, likable. Weaknesses: conceited, needy, self-defeating. Interactive style: agreeable, charming, magnetic. And then the Libra coworker, strengths: pleasant, assuming, good-natured. Weaknesses: off base, misdirected, misleading. Interactive style: interesting, humorous, socially inept. Then we got the Gemini lover, which is strengths being free, available, intense. Weaknesses: untrustworthiness, indiscreet, overly talkative. Interactive style: discreet, reactive, overt. So, I don't even know. I just thought I'd pull these cards because they're new. I just got them and I wanted to share with the channel. If these messages don't resonate, honestly, because I can't imagine they would. I have no fucking clue what this is about. Maybe some of you could be dealing with a Libra boss, or this person could be a Libra, and they could be very agreeable, charming, but their weaknesses are like they're conceited, needy, self-defeating, off base, misdirected, misleading. You could also be this Gemini lover as well. But anyway. So it's funny that we have lover, parent, boss, coworker, all four of the different categories. And each sign has like a parent, boss, coworker, like how these signs interact in those different positions, in those different roles. And it does seem like you guys got all four. So I don't know if that means anything, but just honestly, like I really wouldn't even know how to interpret these messages. I'm like, damn, I pulled these cards myself. And they do kind of seem random, but the way I think about it is like, this is like extra confirmation, or maybe you have a parent who does these things, or if you don't relate to the zodiac sign, maybe the traits sound like someone you know. And that's just meant to be like confirmation, basically. So we got the answers you need are coming. Full Moon and Gemini. You got the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so it's a lot of full moon energy. I do feel like, again, a tremendous amount of clearing is going to occur for you guys. We got a fiery climax approaches with full moon and Aries. Damn. Let's see. I'm put one more card, and this is new moon in Pisces. Oh wow, that's exactly the place. That's what's happening right now. Meditate and contemplate. The new moon is going to be in the sign of Pisces, so that's like, you guys got that card. And then we got confidence is key to your success. Okay, pile 3, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, thank you guys so much again, like, for real. I appreciate like all of you being here. And also, if you want to show your support, or if these messages resonate, consider commenting it and subscribing and liking and sharing the video to whoever you think would benefit from hearing about this. But yeah, okay, that's like it. That's it for me. It's a wrap. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and bye.